Live from WOWT, this is our First Alert 6 weather day.
Another night of dangerously low temperatures here in the metro.
Chief Meteorologist Emily Roller has followed this persistent cold all week long. She brings us the latest on this First Alert 6 weather day. We are heading into 2 more First Alert 6 weather days before we start to feel some relief. Frigid start once again tomorrow morning and Friday morning. Tomorrow is going to be the coldest start out of this stretch. We're down to 16 below for the forecast tomorrow. This likely going to be a record setter for us. The record to beat is -11. We're just shy of the record on Friday with a forecast of 9 below. Both days, when you factor in the wind, we'll have brutal wind chill on top of that, so make sure you're dressing in layers and try to avoid spending too much time outdoors with this dangerous cold. We're already feeling very cold as you step outside tonight. We're sitting at 14 below already in Fremont, 6 below in Omaha and Council Bluffs, feeling closer to about 20 below. Check out the feels like temperature in Fremont, down to -31. So dress for the intense cold as you head out the door tomorrow. We're going to be feeling close to 30 below for the metro. This is going to be a very cold start to the day where frostbite potential sets in as little as 10 minutes. And we're still feeling like it's about 14 below by 11 a.m. A lot of sunshine tomorrow, and gradually we're chipping away at the worst of the cold. High temperatures by Friday are back into the double digits for the metro, and we'll be back above the freezing mark by the end of the weekend. Get you a first alert to when highs return to the 50s. That's coming up. John?
Emily, the extreme cold caused several schools to run the metro to make changes to their schedules again.
Bellevue, Bennington, and Elkhorn school districts are all closed tomorrow. Omaha and Millard Public Schools will have remote learning days tomorrow. Creighton University's Omaha campus is moving to a delayed start, opening at 11 a.m. And our ticker at the bottom of the screen has the latest closings and delays for you.
And if your trash day is tomorrow, make sure to put your bins out. Omaha Waste Line plans to resume operations after canceling service the past 2 days. And with this cold stretch, don't be surprised if the trash pickup is later than usual tomorrow. If your trash is not picked up, they say to leave it out for Friday.
Much more on this extreme cold on our website, firstalert6.com, or our news app. You'll find a full list of closings and cancellations. Find our First Alert 6 forecasts, and you can submit your weather videos or photos.
A candidate for mayor here in Omaha is facing backlash after making a controversial statement at an event over the weekend.
Taylor Johnson joins us live with why he's doubling down on the statement and how his opponents are responding tonight.
Aaron and John, not only did Mike McDonald say he believes the homeless coordinator for Omaha is a DEI hire, he also says if he becomes mayor, he'll fire her on his first day. While speaking at the Free Speech Society on Saturday, Omaha mayoral candidate Mike McDonald said he believes the city's homeless coordinator, Tamara Dwyer, is a DEI hire.
So Mayor Stothard hires a homeless coordinator, which first day in office, if you choose me as your mayor, she's going to be fired. Based on that, it's such a DEI hire.
In a statement to First Alert 6, McDonald says, in part, I have suggested that the Omaha Homeless Services Coordinator, Tamara Dwyer, was a diversity, equity, and inclusion hire because her position was created with federal funds just 3 months after Mayor Stothard signed a DEI agreement with the National League of Cities. Mayor Stothard says McDonald's claims disgusts her. She says it's Dwyer's credentials that got her hired in 2022.
There was a job description. There was an application process. She applied. I think we had 6 to 8 that were sent to me to interview. They were all, really qualified. But she stood out because of her passion.
In his statement, McDonald also says Ms. Dwyer has taken no meaningful action to address the more than 100 homeless encampments throughout the city. Mayor Stothard says the city, is seeing progress based on Dwyer's work.
They are working on getting them not just shelter, but Social Security cards, help for mental illness, for substance abuse. They are trying to get them connected with all of these great services we have in Omaha.
Omaha mayoral candidate John Ewing was also at the event where McDonald spoke. He tells First Alert 6 in part, as a leader, it is never acceptable to publicly criticize or belittle any employee. His remarks were not only unkind, but also baseless and unfounded. This matter demands a thoughtful, expert-driven approach involving professionals from various fields. We must address mental health, expand shelter capacity, promote affordable housing, ensure living wage jobs, and much more. In Omaha, Taylor Johnson, First Alert 6.
We've also reached out to mayoral candidate Jasmine Harris. We are waiting to hear back from her. In the meantime, you can find statements from everyone mentioned in this story at firstalert6.com.
And more news. Tributes continue to pour in for the state trooper who was killed on I-80 this week. Kyle McCasey died after he was hit by the driver of a snowplow at the scene of a crash. McCasey's cruiser is parked here in Omaha at the Nebraska Troop A headquarters, where community members can pay their respects. And among those paying respects today, the governor and first lady.
Governor Pillen is also ordering all U.S. and state flags to fly at half-staff next Thursday, which is when the funeral service for McCasey is planned. The service will take place at 11 a.m. at Liberty First Credit Union Arena in Ralston, and the public is welcome to attend. Before the service, a law enforcement procession will take place. The public can line the route to show their support for Trooper McCasey and his family.
A story we've been following closely. Testimony in a manslaughter case against an Omaha surgeon is underway. Today, the boyfriend of the woman killed in the car crash, William Story, was the first person to take the stand. He described the crash as the worst moment of his life. It happened on Labor Day weekend in 2023. William and his girlfriend, Anna Bosma, were driving back to their hotel downtown when they were suddenly hit head-on. Anna died right away. She was 22. William suffered serious injuries.
And the man accused in the case is 62-year-old Dr. Mark Carlson. The state says he was racing another driver on Dodge and lost control of his Mercedes near UNO. His team told jurors today another driver caused him to crash